Samuel Slade.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. All right. This is out of Hayes County, a charge you have. All right, this is a failure to appear for a Class A misdemeanor, interfering with emergency request. The range of punishment for a Class A misdemeanor, if you're found guilty, is a fine not to exceed $4,000 and a jail term not to exceed 1 year or both. And for everyone, if you're found guilty of whatever charge, it may be that probation or some other type of program is available to you. So your bail is set at $6,000 cash or surety, and that was set by the judge in Hayes County. Did you want to see if you qualify for a court-appointed lawyer, or do you plan to hire a lawyer?
I believe I'll plan to hire one. Judge, to be honest, this was the court dates were over COVID, and that made it pretty tricky. At one point, my lawyer had COVID. At one point, I had COVID, and then the last I had heard from my attorney was that it had all gotten dismissed due to the other party writing an affidavit. So I was pretty caught off guard yesterday when I got pulled over for my registration being out. And then this stuff all still being active, because within even earlier this year, when I had made a good chunk of money on a project I was working on, I called Hayes to make sure that it was all taken care of, and that I didn't have an outstanding warrant, and they told me that I didn't. The county clerk at Hayes County did. So yeah, I'll hire a lawyer, and I'll do the cash bond.
Okay.
And then I'll be.
I really can't help you because it was a failure to appear, and that judge has the jurisdiction or authority. So you can do a cash or surety, and
will I be released from here?
Yes.
Okay.
And you're going to hire an attorney?
I imagine so, or just go through a bail bondsman.
Right, but I mean, you got to get a lawyer.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, gotcha. All right. So when we're finished, if you want to ask to make phone calls, you can do that.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Anthony Munoz.
Yes, ma'am.
Your charge is a third-degree felony, smuggling of persons. The range of punishment for a third-degree felony, if you're found guilty, is a fine not to exceed $10,000 and a jail term of not more than 10 years, nor less than 2 years, or both. This is out of Dimmitt County, and the judge there set your bail at $15,000. And so,
ma'am.
Yes.
I already bonded out from there. Already bonded out from there, and they said my court wasn't for 2 years, and all I had to do was keep calling, and then now my court date's not set for 4 years. So why am I here again?
I don't know. This says, it was issued on March the 29th, 2023.
That's
When
when I
did-
got out. That's the day I got out from Demet County.
Okay. Did you go through a bail bond company?
Yes,
Okay.
science.
Well, then I would think you would want to contact them.
I don't know how to contact. I don't have no numbers. I mean, I don't know their phone number. I mean, I don't understand why I'm even here. It's like a double jeopardy.
Well, I'll see if I can find out any information about it, but at this point, they said the warrant was good. So,
Demet
I'm
County
not-
said that. I mean, why would a warrant be good if I got released on the 23rd? I don't understand that. This is like I don't understand why I'm even here. Why I'm even with Travis County. How come
well,
get me?
it's Demet County. It's
I know.
not us.
I
Demet
know
County.
that. I'm aware of that.
All I can do is call and ask them to check it and see if they can see anything. Do you know what bail bond company you used?
Yes, ma'am. It was Signs. SAENZ. Samuel at Alpha Edward. SAEN Nancy Zebra. I'll say it again to you. Samuel Alpha Nancy Edward Zebra.
Is this Carrizo Springs?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
I mean, they told me I wouldn't go to court because they had so many people doing that kind of charge, that I wouldn't go to court for 2 years. And I was calling my deal was to keep calling and calling, and they said that to call the bail bonds, just say that I'm around, and I haven't committed any crimes, or I haven't picked up any charges.
Okay.
And then
I'm going to give you the phone number. Can the officer write this down?
Sure. What's the number?
The bail bond company. So I think I'll check on our end, but usually this happens and they say, yeah, it's good. So you need to contact the bail bond.
It doesn't make any sense, though.
Okay. Well, this is Demet County, so you're gonna have to check on it.
They're corrupt over there.
Okay. So, did you want a court-appointed lawyer or hire a lawyer?
Court appointed. I mean, I thought I have to go to Demet County if I have a warrant there.
You do, but you can post your bond out of here. But
I don't have any money. I mean, can I do a
Okay.
PR bond?
no, not on the out of county, not when it's failing to appear. That's what it looks like.
But I never had a court date. That's the thing.
I understand, but that's not what they're saying. So you're gonna have to get it worked out. So, call the bail bond company. Shouldn't they know what the deal is?
Well, yeah. Well, they told me that I can go to court for 2 years, then it changed for 4 years.
Okay. Did you have a lawyer there?
No, the only thing was I'm not from Demet County. I'm from Travis County.
Oh,
And the only thing was that I got bonded out through Signs, bail bondsman.
okay. Well, I guess I would check with them because they should know what's going on.
Are you going to check back with me as well, possibly?
Well,
Perhaps?
what I'm gonna do is see, I can contact Demet County and see if what they say about this warrant and ask if somebody can look into it a little bit more, but that's just gonna be what's done in this morning. So if you don't hear back, then we didn't learn anything new. So I
Okay.
think you really need to contact the bail bond company.
Okay.
Okay, thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank you. I appreciate anything you could do for me, okay?
All right.
Thank you.
Jaylen Jones,
Good morning.
all right, you have an unauthorized use of a motor vehicle, state jail felony out of Tarrant County.
Mhm.
The range of punishment for a state jail felony, if you're found guilty, is a fine not to exceed $10,000 and a state jail term of 6 months to 2 years. And your bail is set by the judge no, I said this. Your bail is set at $6,000. Do you want a court-appointed lawyer or do you plan to hire a lawyer?
I hired one, ma'am.
You're gonna hire a lawyer?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And then they have up to 10 working days to come get you or have you transferred there.
Mhm.
If you don't, if they don't do that timely, you're supposed to be released.
Okay.
Okay? All right, did you have any questions?
No, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. Fernando Fernandez. All right, this is a motion to revoke. I guess you're on deferred for a third-degree felony accident involving an injury. The range of punishment for a third-degree felony is a fine not to exceed $10,000 and a jail term of not more than 10 years nor less than 2 years or both. You had an agreement for 2 years deferred, and there's a list of various violations, I guess. So Judge Karen Sage, who's the judge hearing this, said no bond could be set. You've got to see her.
Right.
Okay. Do you want a court-appointed lawyer or do you plan to hire a lawyer?
I'll take court appointed for right now. I'm not sure how things work out.
Okay.
Is there,
All right.
do you know when I'm gonna see her, like the court date? Is there a court date?
No, I don't. I'm hopeful that a lawyer will be in to see you in the next couple of days. They'll be able to tell you more about a court date. I'm assuming a couple of weeks, but I really don't know.
And only a lawyer can talk to the judge about releasing the whole no bond, right?
Right.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Mhm.
Is it Deshaan Blackwell?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So your charge is out of Harris County. It's a possession of controlled substance. I believe this is a second-degree felony. Doesn't say on here, but the range of punishment for a second-degree felony, if you're found guilty, is a fine not to exceed $10,000 and a jail term of not more than 20 years nor less than 2 years or both. And again, the judge in Harris County, Judge Bell said no bond could be set. So you've got to see that judge, or a lawyer's got to talk to that judge to see if you can get a bail amount set. Okay. Did you want a court-appointed lawyer or do you plan to hire a lawyer?
Court appointed. Well, I could do a court appointed for now, then hire a lawyer. Just seeing what they said.
Yes.
So, how long do I have to sit here?
Well, they have 10 working days to come get you.
So it's
So
only,
I don't know that it always takes that long, but if they don't do it within 10 working days, you're supposed to be released.
okay, so I'm gonna be in this jail or am I going to Del Valley and they pick me up?
Oh, you'll go to Del Valley.
And then they'll pick me up from Del Valley.
I would think so unless you leave in the next day or so.
Okay.
Okay,
That's enough.
all right. Jaylen Jones,
Yes, ma'am.
oh, well, what happened?
So he has two charges with us out of Travis County that you didn't speak on just yet. You only spoke on the out of county felony out of Tarrant County, the UUMB.
Okay, that's where my numbers were messed up. These were two separate packets for some reason. All right, so I went over the Tarrant County and then you have two charges here,
Mhm.
3rd-degree felonies, possession of controlled substance and bringing a prohibited substance into a correctional facility. The range of punishment for a 3rd-degree felony, if you're found guilty, is a fine not to exceed $10,000 and a jail term of not more than 10 years nor less than 2 years or both. Your bail on each of these charges is set at $3,000. So it's a total of 6, and then plus the 6 on your other charge. And
So in
are
total,
you still not wanting, your decision is not a court-appointed lawyer? Because you're gonna be here in Travis County before and take care of these charges unless you post bond and get out.
okay,
So court-appointed or higher?
I'll get a court appointed for now. I lose the power.
You're from the other unit. We'll all walk over there together and we're almost done.
All right. So here, someone should come see you in the next day or two.
Okay.
You'll either post bond and get out, or you'll
Mhm.
deal with this, these cases in Travis County first and then go deal with the one in Tarrant.
Okay.
Okay, thank
Thanks.
you. Joe Garcia,
Yes, ma'am.
all right, you've got 2 charges.
Oh, there's 2 charges.
Well, it's 2 charges, both are Class A misdemeanor terroristic threats, because there's allegedly 2 victims or 2 complaining witnesses. So your bail on, well, Class A misdemeanor range of punishment, if you're found guilty, is a fine not to exceed $4,000 and a jail term not to exceed 1 year or both. Bail on each of these charges is set at $3,000, so a total is $6,000. Bond conditions are 200-yard stay away from the complaining witnesses. You may not possess firearms or a machete or that type of weapon.
That wasn't, there wasn't no violence, man. That's what I don't understand. It was nothing. I was in the
Misdemeanor.
room.
Okay, let me finish. It's gonna be just a minute. Misdemeanor drug evaluation,
No, that's what they say, man. That was
an
there.
emergency protection order. Let me finish, please. So, emergency protection order, 200-yard stay away, misdemeanor drug evaluation, may not possess firearms or a machete or those types of weapons. Do you want a court-appointed lawyer or do you plan to hire a lawyer?
I just what speedy trial. This here, man. I don't understand this. I was in my house.
Well, do you want me to tell you the allegation? Or do you know
That's
what it is?
That's what this all this is. That they were, listen, like me, I could call the police and tell them, "Hey, man, that man right there, right across the street, he has a machete, you know." They didn't have nothing. That's why I don't understand what the hell I'm doing here.
Okay,
Nothing,
well,
man.
you can
There
talk
were
to
two people saying that.
you'll be able to talk to your lawyer to find out. So
Right?
let me, unless you want me to go through it. And so let me go over this emergency protection order. This is for the protection of, Maria De La
In my house. I
Torre.
was there. I've been there 13 years, man. And they just got there. They've been there a week and they got more rights than me. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
if they're living there, then
No, they were just staying there, man, until they get an apartment and
you need to
nothing
stop. You need to stop talking. You're not listening. Let me give you the information. And I hear what you're saying. Let me give you the information. For Mariah De La Torre and Jolie Garcia Jr.
Well, my
You're
nephew.
prohibited from committing family violence or an assault or any type of stalking or trafficking offense against them. You're prohibited from communicating directly with them in a threatening or harassing manner or communicating a threat through someone else to them. You're prohibited from going within 200 yards of in
My house,
Austin,
my house.
Texas. Listen, if Joe Garcia Jr. or Mariah De La Toro lives there. If they leave or they're not living there, then that's not a problem. You're prohibited from possessing a firearm. And a violation of this emergency protection order could result in a new charge. And this is in effect until 11:59 p.m. on February the 17th. So it's for you to go back there, they have to not be living there.
That's what I don't understand. I live there. This is my home. Damn, how are they gonna charge me in my own home?
Well, because the
Listen.
allegation is that you were using a machete.
I wasn't using nothing, man.
Okay, you talk to your lawyer. Talk to your lawyer about that. So did you, so you're able to bond out, but I'm not able to do it. You can ask your lawyer to help you see about a personal bond, but I'm not able to do that because I don't have enough information from the alleged victims. But your lawyer can help you do that.
I don't understand none of this. My
All right.
home.
Are we done, Judge?
Yes, but talk to your lawyer, sir.
Nobody, man. Shit.